We're out here today in the field with the new John Deere S7 series combines. My name is Tyler Johnson. I'm our large ag product specialist with Deere supporting the East Coast region. Really, some of the things we're going to talk about today is what's new with the S7 series. So these are brand new combines for model year 25. The first thing that you're going to see with the combine is the styling. We brought down the styling from the X9 series machines to our single rotor S7. We also changed the name from S700 to the new S7 series, with those 3 extra digits at the end, meaning the class of the combine. Along with updating the styling of the combine similar to the X9, we also brought down the X9 combine cab. So this is an all-new cab for the S7, similar to the X9. It comes with an integrated G5 Plus command center screen, integrated Starfire 7500 receiver. With the new S7 series combines, a couple things that are changing is going to be the technology packages on the machine. When we look at the internal components, this machine is going to be identical to a regular S7 700 that we've had on the market for several years. Really, the new thing with model year 25 is all about technology. We're rolling out 2 new key things: ground speed automation and harvest settings automation. So harvest settings automation, that is going to be everything from the operator's seat back. We are fully automating the entire threshing, separating, and cleaning system of the combine, allowing the operator to set 3 different performance limits: 1 for grain loss, 1 for foreign material, 1 for broken grain. Really lets the operator customize and control how the automation is operating in the machine and giving them a desired outcome and a desired result. Then when we look in front of that operator seat, we look at that ground speed automation system, that predictive ground speed automation system. We're giving the operator a little bit more control on how the machine is essentially controlling its ground speed. So we have 2 camera pods on the front of the cab, 1 on each side. Those cameras look 24 feet in front of the combine, overlay crop height and biomass data with a predictive yield map we generate out of John Deere Operations Center to then predictively speed up and slow down the combine as we're going through the field throughout varying crop conditions. With the John Deere Harvest Automation System, we have everything active and turned on now. Up here at the top, you get a overall performance graph of the machine. You can see our total acres an hour by that black line there, and then the orange-yellow line under there, that is our current and average bushels an acre for the field that we're in. Under that system, you then have our grain loss, our foreign material, and our broken grain parameters. You can see our limits here: 4.5, 5, and 5 for each of the different levels respectively there. Then right here in the center, we have a 15-minute performance graph. Essentially, what these limits are relative figures from basically 0 to 10 of acceptable tolerances that we would like the machine to operate in. Over here on the right is what the machine believes it is actually achieving for each of those limits. So right now our grain loss limit is at 4.5, but we're achieving a 0.8. If we were to get closer to our limit of 4.5, over here on the right, we would start making settings changes to the separation system on the combine to make sure that we continue to achieve that limit. With the harvest settings automation comes our live grain camera system, similar to what we had on our previous generation combines. However, now with these, we've increased the clarity of the image, and we've also provided a little bit better chart for our foreign material and our grain analysis. You can see the 4 different colors there as they're going through. This is the live grain camera, and there is the tailings camera. So that is a brief overview of harvest settings automation. Up here at the top on the left, we also have our ground speed automation. So right now, our machine speed limit is set to 3.5 miles an hour, and our machine engine power load is set to 95%. The combine will predictably control its ground speed within those ranges to make sure the combine stays around 3.5 miles an hour and around 95% engine load. And like I said previously, we are utilizing predictive ground speed automation. So this combine has 2 cameras, 1 on each side of the cab, and we overlay that with a predictive yield map. Comes from Operations Center, and we are actually looking at a live view of what the combine is seeing through the cameras in front of it as we are going through the field. And then up here on this screen, you can see in the background we have our predictive yield map layer. So with harvest settings automation, you can see right here we are over our foreign material limit, and we are currently making changes to our threshing speed and also our cleaning fan in order to work on lowering this back down into an acceptable range.